Who knows how much the market fell in 2000, in the last recession, 2007 to 2012? How much? In Jacksonville, how much the market fell? 40%? 47, 25? 37.9% from 07 to 2012. So are a recession and a real estate crash the same thing? They're not. So the definition for a recession is 2 consecutive quarters of negative GDP growth. So the recession actually ended in 2009. Real estate kept falling for another 3 years. So I wanted to make that distinction. What do you guys feel when you see that? Where's Rabaki? Rabaki, where are you? All right. What would happen to your business today if the market fell almost 40%? Your flipping business. Yeah. That wouldn't be fun. What does that make you feel? Bad. Bad. I guess that's a feeling. Fear. Fear is what I was looking for. I even laid it up for you like 2 seconds ago. So fear is what I would think you would feel. That's scary. If I have a real estate business and the market falls almost 40%, that is not going to be fun, and it's scary. But if we can try to take a step back and look at the numbers, beyond just this one, which is scary, then we can maybe make some more educated, better decisions on what we think is going to happen in the future and decisions that we should make. So the prior 4 recessions. So you had one in 1980, one in 81 to 82. That was a rough time for the US right there, having recessions that close. One in 1991 and one in 2001. So about 10 years apart, the last 4. What are some guesses on the average amount that the real estate market fell through those 4 recessions? 10%, 15%, 1%, 17%, 8%. You notice anything about that number that's different from the last number? It's negative. If it fell a negative number, what does that mean? That is the real number. Who is surprised by that? Yeah. I didn't hear anyone guess that the market appreciated on average through the last 4 recessions. Here's the actual data. So you've got the actual recession, number of months, the appreciation through that recession, and then taking that out and annualizing it, which is the number that I averaged. Real estate, this is Jacksonville information, by the way, so not national. This is Jacksonville real estate information. Although the real estate market has never fallen nationwide year over year before 2008 either. Real estate went up through every single recession prior to 2008 in Jacksonville, dating back to the 80s. What are you guys feeling now? Good. Does anyone think I'm full of shit? Yeah, Kyle. I know Kyle does. So where do you think I got this data? Now, so this is real. This is real data. The Federal Reserve Bank of Atlanta, you can actually download a spreadsheet that will show you quarter over quarter, dating back to the mid-70s, every single quarter, and what happened with real estate pricing. And that's the real data. So it should be a lot less scary now. The recession myth is that recessions are this enormous, cataclysmic, destructive event that happens, and if you're in real estate, you're in trouble. That's not historically been the case. It hasn't been the case since the Great Depression. We don't have data, dating back there, but I'm guessing that was pretty bad. But so that was an 80 to 100-year period that happened before we had this cataclysmic event. And why was the recession so bad in 2008 to 2012? Why was it so bad? Why was it different than these? Subprime lending. So it was, the reason that it was so bad in the last recession was because the recession was caused by real estate. It was caused by lenders giving out loans to people that had no business getting a loan. And then that bill came due. And there was a massive rash of foreclosures combined with a ton of banks, a lot of carnage that was related to the real estate crash. That's why it was so bad. I don't know if you guys have tried to get a loan recently. I have. It's not fun. They're not giving out loans to just anyone. You have to actually be qualified. Now, I know there is a couple programs out there that say no doc. It's an extremely small percentage of the market. When that percentage, if you start seeing no doc loans at 20 or 30% of the mortgage market again, that's a clue that we might be in for some more pain. But that's not where we're at right now. So I know this is really, it was actually surprising to me when I figured this out, but it has greatly influenced how we do business and how we think of the real estate market. You know, if you're waiting for the next crash to get a great deal, you might be waiting another 70 years. Now, does that mean that during the next recession, you won't be able to get some better deals? Of course not. You will be able to buy better, but that would be like waiting for the stock market to fall 1% so you can buy a stock at that point. You're never going to catch that knife. So if you invest with good fundamentals, and you're buying properties that are going to work, then in my opinion, you're going to be okay. Now once again, there could be some black swan event. We could go to war with North Korea, who knows? But by and large, when you're looking at this data, you should feel comfortable that we're not in for another 2008 anytime soon. Yeah. Does that make you guys feel better? All right.